Khaldoons often throw in a pod with 9 peas to prevent horses from passing. You search the haystack, but don't feel any cursed artifacts nearby.
Yeah, because if anything is going to ruin this wedding with its chicanery, it will be me.
Khaldoons
Good.
often
Just wanted to talk to the bride.
I'm not your typical bride. The others usually say goodbye to their home. I learned about this only recently.
You had a chance to see it. Not every cursed one has that chance.
That's right. But you'll help me if something goes wrong?
I didn't save you from a demon for
I
nothing.
guess so.
Thank you, Vaisa.
Let's talk to him.
Well, Miss Elisa, we've been through fire together to end up here.
Yeah, I guess you can't be my work husband anymore, huh?
Wait a little. This feast will get pretty fiery
Who
soon.
are you?
Vitka, how are you doing after that night?
I mean, yeah, you almost like got hung to death. Almost.
I don't quite remember what happened.
How do you
Vaisa.
not?
I only know one thing. If it wasn't for you, the feast would have been my
Very
last.
accurate.
I won't forget it.
It turns out you're like a mother to
Oh
everyone
my
here.
god, no. Boy. Dog. May I help
Everything is
you?
quiet at the moment. There are no Khaldoons around except for you and
Doge.
Omnivore.
What are you doing?
I'm keeping my eyes open. If I notice any chorts, I'll tell you.
Shorts? Regular people don't see them.
Wrong. Anyone can see chorts.
Petska, what the fuck are you talking about?
Have you heard about the carts with no horses? Who moves them if not chorts?
Well, I know that shorts spin the grindstones.
Uh-huh. And who's pushing a cart if there are no cattle?
Oh lord, he coming. Oh lord, he coming.
Chorts! Who else? And then there's another thing. And have you heard about Bellygraph? Recently in Solikamsk, the Bellygraph chorts made such a ruckus. The peasants pulled down Bellygraph. It's a sort of nobility that they have a the graph. They got Belly the Graph.
I heard something about Pelly the
Are
Graph.
you going over
Be
here?
on
What are you
the
doing?
lookout. Belly the Graph himself may show up.
Am I to go here? Did I look at the floor?
If there's any cursed wool in the bride's way, it will bring
Oh.
bad luck. If it's bare wool, the procession might not be able to pass at all. You inspect the floor, but you don't notice any cursed artifacts.
Okay. What kind of Scooby-Doo fucking shit is this? Do I have to go outside, maybe? Maybe I need...
You may go on your way.
I will go back. Because I maybe... Let's...
How can you live with this friend of yours? I just don't get it.
He's alright. A funny guy. Anyway, I want to speak to you about something else. We need to guard this wedding. Notice anything?
Right, instead of Vitka. But no, everything seems proper.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give any curse a chance to settle.
Talk to you later, Grandpa. I'll have a look around.
Remember how I taught you to spoil weddings?
Of course I do.
Well, try to find some wool or bean sprouts. You need to dispose of them if some chort left them behind.
All right, Grandpa.
Right, but I don't see any of that, though. So, what do? Horsies? No, no horse. But I think that's literally everybody I can speak to, so... What's that over here? That's the cart, right? Just trying to get to the fucking... Just trying to get to... Yeah. Hey. It's Barley. Okay.
You may go on your
I will leave the location. And I guess I have to go to the room. Okay. There are 2 other question marky places that I didn't get a chance to go to, and I just registered that in my head. Fuck.
Finally, after the prolonged greetings of the foreign guests, the ritual of drinking to the bride begins. The bride brings wine to
I love how,
everyone,
again,
and the
there is no
guests sit
key
in
for
the
that. It's just
traditional
the bride.
order. A dinner is served, that consists of many dishes. Jellied minced meat, meat soup, fish pie, and calf's head. These are only a tiny portion of all the dishes.
Well, I hope we get to eat.
The whole week before the wedding, the bridesmaids and the bride were preparing wailings of grief. Now it's time for songs of praise and glory. Before continuing the feast, you decide to stretch your legs and walk into a decorated room.
And she has the blackest book. And her eyes. A true Satan. She looked at me and I sort of
Pet cat,
froze.
you fucking
She
asshole.
wanted to set her jaw on me. But then I told her, I'll hit you so hard.
What did you tell me?
Ah, sweet mother. Oh, Jesus.
It's me who's going to hit you hard. Or should I send my chort on you?
Oh, Vasa, don't curse him. He was a fool. Don't be strict with him.
Oh, that's
He used to tease me
Akulina?
too when I was with Proshka. I know that you're good. You should be called a witch doctor.
Akulina, was it you who I cured of Ikota?
It was me, Vasilisa. Thank you, mistress.
This chort has no business sitting as an Ikota. Proshka is doing good now. He's traveling with me.
So, he's helping you. You
I
know it
didn't
will
know
turn
that
out
either.
so
I got
well.
myself a cat friend.
This is my friend, Piotr. He's very good with his
No, he's
flute.
not.
Well, it is what it is.
If you tell any more stories like that about me, you won't have any limbs to hold that flute. Got it?
He got it.
So, how are you doing without Proshka?
Hi, Rashida. I know. I gotta watch myself too because it's gonna be late. I can't stay up late.
Oh, I couldn't be happier.
Ouch.
The chort doesn't speak from inside me in a scary voice, and the other children don't make fun of me anymore.
COVID negative. Heck
Thank you,
yeah.
Vasya.
You finally get to go to work. That's so exciting for you. Coldoons?
How's your patrol doing? Noticed any more Kolduns?
Everything's quiet. I'm on the
Liar.
lookout.
Do you like the wedding?
Oh, it's pretty, and the songs, and everyone is dressed so nicely.
That's rubbish. But Nikolai's uniform looks great. I bet he has a gun at home.
When I grow up, I'll cry my eyes out, and then I'll live happily.
Okay, well, you guys have fun there. Alright. Big guy.
The neighbors of this tall carpenter are lying face down on their plates, snoring peacefully.
Do you think I bored them with my talking?
Ephraim? I don't know.
Oh no, that's not the case. In all of Bern Gubernia, there's no man more dashing than me. Well, if it's about carpentry or drinking. Anyway, in all the rest, I'm afraid I'm not that good.
So your axe feeds you?
Yeah, I recently put a blockhouse in Anbor. I'm often hired in this Trieste. If only I was paid as well as I should. I can build whatever you can think of. A boat or a church. My tool is always with me. My loyal axe here.
Why did you bring your axe?
So no one can beat you at drinking.
I can drink 5 bottles of vodka right now. Believe
I
it
don't
or
think
not.
that's something to be proud of, though.
I think I can beat you at drinking.
You? Well,
Why not try it?
After several cups, you feel
Oh
sick.
my god. God damn it. There was nothing.
Vasilisa Fyodorovna, God be with you. I know I didn't believe you outright, but I was wrong. Oh, thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I don't know how to thank you. Take some sour cream from our cow. Oh, it was a lucky day when we met you.
I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Akulina's mother. Sorry.
Oh, Vasilisa, the bride told us about you.
Such a man she got
Yeah,
herself. Right.
Hush! Do you want to curse her?
Me? I can't curse. Here, Vasya will prove me right, right? But what a man, a soldier. Maybe I should get dragged away by
You don't want that.
shorts.
Thank you for helping me. I understand that you got this friend quite suddenly.
That's all right. She's a fine girl. Feel like we've known her all these years.
It's a pity she didn't show up
I
earlier.
think you guys are quite judgmental.
Aren't you afraid that the bride used to be a changeling?
What's there to be scared about? She's ordinary
See?
now.
Things happen in life. It wasn't her decision to become a demon. Such was
The
her
world
fate.
needs more people like that.
The only one to blame here is her mother.
Oh, she's also suffered her fill with the changeling. God is forgiving.
You guys have a great night. Bridesmaids, feast.
The feast is not yet over, but it will not continue on without your approval.
Go back, because I'm not sure if I've done everything yet. Okay, maybe I have.
The feast is not yet over. The feast continues, and each of the guests is honored with a song of glorification. After each song, it is customary to thank the singers with some money. Your turn comes. The song begins,
Of course, yeah,
when the sound
absolutely,
of the choir
100% got
dies
that.
down, a girl with a tray approaches you. The eyes of the performers grow wide.
Gotta get
with
that
surprise.
sin shit down.
Towards
It's gonna go
the
right
end
back up
of the
again.
feast, a ritual dish is served. Selyanka, a large baked pudding with eggs. Nikolai deftly cuts a piece of pie and gifts his mother-in-law the customary coins. The feast will go on until morning, but old Yegor convinces you that tomorrow is the most important day. The traveling of the wedding procession to the wedding ceremony. You go home to have a little rest before dawn.
I will, I will go home and have sleep. I just skipped this now because I think we've all... Oh, yeah. The children are, I'm sure, coming home. Okie what are we working... What are we working with here? Salt in the eye. I feel like we've got good key cards. It's just this one I'm not 100%. Have oil. Kayla. Yeah. I feel like that one is still good, I guess. Do you think this one's good? What do I have here? Hang on. Oh, see, that one's not as good, but this one. All of the children are home. Most of them. God, guys. Oh my god. Rude. I would like to get rid of some of these creatures. Oh my god. I don't want him. How did I get him? I don't want him. Something tells me that's sin count. That's not a good thing.
God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Feodorovna. I came for you, Vasilisa. I'll get you to Pakcha. And you, Yegor Yevlampovich, will get to Vilgard. Get ready. I'll wait for you at
We're
the
waiting
gates.
at the gates. Okay. Proshka's got nothing to say. Shall we set off? It's a long ceremony, procession. My god.
You reach the bride's Isba with the light of dawn. The changeling girl sits under the icons and starts a long ritual of saying farewell to the maidenly headband. The bridesmaids chant, Ujyasyaduka Maladyoshinka. The bride hands out red satin ribbons to everyone.
Oh, I get the prettiest
The
one.
bride gives the prettiest one to you. The ritual drags on, and the guests have yet to arrive. The sounds of the last wailings quiet down close to the evening. The bridesmaids begin dressing the bride in the wedding gown, and you decide to look once more for cursed items in the yard while waiting for the guests.
Sorry, did that just say 15? It did. Sorry. Let me take that off. Yeah, let me do that. Dear God in heaven. Dear God in heaven. Yar. Fucking shit. Whereas Zagba always has glass demons. Yeah, but this one's better. This one gets 6. Anyway, sorry, yeah, I'm heading off into the procession is gathering. Excuse me, the procession is gathering. I can't read.
You go down into the yard. It looks empty and grim without wedding guests. Not surprising. This roof was home to an evil spirit for many years. You jump from a sudden rustling. You think you heard it coming from one of the haystacks. But which one? Was the noise coming from this haystack or the other one? In the dry grass, you find your old acquaintances lying in wait, and grab them both by the scruff of their necks.
Let me go.
What are you planning here?
Sorry, Vasya. We were trying to ambush an evil Khaldun.
Akulina.
Not you.
Someone has been here for sure. We've been watching all night and saw it. He sneaked in and planted an ikota on the wedding.
Oh, Christ in heaven. Not an ikota.
It's alright. I'll protect you. Khalduns have no business cursing
I'm
weddings.
pretty sure that's their business, is to curse weddings.
What Khaldun did you see?
He sneaked in at night. Satan himself. I swear by God.
I believe you.
The gates opened by themselves, and the oven seals were flying around.
Means Chorts were moving it.
And he himself didn't look like a Khaldun. He was dressed as a townsperson.
He started to whisper. It was so fast and so frightening. It was so dark. We almost couldn't see anything.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Stop whistling.
This fleet must be good against the Khalduns.
So he ran, and we decided to change our hiding spot in case he'd be back. And you came.
What did that Khaldun do?
He whispered a lot and did something with his hands.
I think he was scattering cursed items.
We'll help you find them, Vasya.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Let's do this.
Alright, if you want to help, go right ahead. Bitka, look in this haystack for a peapod with 9 peas. You, Akulina, look in that haystack, and I'll search the yard. All clear?
Clear. He likely won't find it without us.
All right, Vasilisa.
You closely inspect the floor. To your horror, you find a patch of burned dog
Rude.
hair. You remove it with a zagavar and throw it away in disgust.
What's in the chest? Or we could go to that one, sure. Beer, leftovers from yesterday.
The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom once you go to the Isba. Suddenly, Petka calls out to you.
Basa, I found it, I think.
I too found some traces of the curse. You and I both have some. That's a lot. What do you have, Akulina? Well, it doesn't matter if you don't have any.
I found some, Vasya. Also a pod.
Quite a few curses. Powerful Khaldun is
Oh
involved
my
here.
God.
The children look at each other.
Yeah, I would also be worried. I'm not strong.
Give me those pods. Who knows what else is our enemy capable of? Curse? Will he summon Chorts? Mortal threat.
You jump from the sudden knock at the gates. The children run inside the house, screaming.
Oh Fedka.
You opened the gates before the surprised guests.
I don't have time for ransom. Go get your bride upstairs. I need to speak to the master of ceremonies.
You seem
Yeah, I do seem alarmed. We've got some problems, my guy.
I found so many cursed things right now. Someone powerful is trying to curse this wedding.
You tell old Yegor about your discoveries.
You can stop the wedding now.
But why? Wait, I'll tell Nikolai.
Old Yegor forcefully grabs your arm.
Hold there. Do you want to spoil their wedding? If you stop the procession right now, their whole life could go sideways.
Yes, but what if we're stopped on our way down the aisle? No one knows how all these curses turn out.
That's your task, Matchmaker. To guard the procession against it. If it stops, then yes, only God knows what will happen. Don't bother the betrothed. Do your job, and I will do mine. We'll teach Fedka some Zagovas. He may learn something yet.
All right, Grandpa.
Let's go. We need to bless them on their way.
All the guests gather in the Izba. After the blessings of Nikolai and his bride, the procession departs to Vilgort, to the Church of the Trinity.
Oh my god, that's gonna be bad. I got a feeling that's gonna be bad. It's a lot of people.
This girl sure is lucky, right?
Yes, you can return from another world. She wouldn't have done it by herself. We helped her. So is the case with the other dead. They can't get back by themselves.
So Kolya wouldn't pull her out without you, right?
Without me or Grandpa, unlikely.
You know, I've been thinking. In a way, you also pulled me out for the
You
day.
had one foot in it because you were literally hanging to death.
If you didn't come that night to the pot house, Shorts would have killed me.
Yes, I think that's how it
Yes,
happened.
that is actually
I
what
heard
happened.
what the girls in Vilgard have been saying. That you didn't want to become a witch. But you did become one, right? And so I've been thinking, you did it to help your betrothed.
Why would you think that?
You and your grandpa are taking me for a fool. But I see lots of things. The dead men can't go back by themselves, right? I visited lots of evening gatherings. I saw how much you loved me. So I think you decided. Vasya, stop this nonsense. Nothing good will come of it.
You don't know.
Brought back that girl. But she never died. She was kidnapped, right? I was quite close to being dead. But she betrothed. Is dead. Very.
Quit running your mouth. You don't understand anything.
Wait, don't be angry. I'm not joking.
That's
I came
somehow
close to
worse.
seeing the afterlife. There's no coming back from there. And your shorts constantly beg you for a walk, right? So how many people have you cursed already?
Not so many.
It's actually a lot. We've cursed a lot.
What's next? Sooner or later, they'll get hungrier and hungrier. And start dragging our souls to the
Don't
grave.
say that.
I've listened closely to many stories. Your church will also drag you to hell, along with who knows how many peasants.
I mean, I will argue.
Don't judge Khaldoons by the old wives' tales. I'm keeping my charts in check. You're saying my charts will be the death of me. You can't know my fate, and you don't know his fate.
That's right. I don't. But I decided
That's
to
all
make
you
my
can
own
do.
fate. You have your fate. You heard the Troika, so that's your fate. Maybe it wasn't a trick. But I have it differently. You remember how I stole
Yeah,
from the
that was
shop?
an asshole move.
It wasn't the first time. I've done lots of
Oh
similar
my
things.
God.
I think maybe I should quit this kind of life. Start a household. I know it's not as fun or exciting. But you saved me. So I wanted to ask your advice. You were nowhere after all. What do you think?
Well, Fietka, I've always told you to abandon your life of pleasure.
Right, I'll try. Old habits die
Old
hard.
habits do die hard.
I think you'll know I have my own household.
You better remember these words of yours.
I will. I'm not old enough to have a bad memory.
Fedka grins and flings the reins. Pakcha village is surrounded by mist. and the road to Vilgert lies ahead of you. You think that if someone wanted this wedding ruined, he wouldn't be stopped this easily. You look around anxiously and prepare for
It's
the
coming,
worst.
baby. It's coming. Oh lord, it's coming. Cold Creek Fording. Here we go. It's probably going to happen here. Or maybe at the next 2 spots. I don't know. My laundry dryer thing scared me. You can hear that in the background. I do apologize.
The winding path lures you in with a damp mist and mysterious shadows. What spirits hide behind them? Soon, you get to Cold Creek Ford. Yours and the bride's carts cross the water with a splash, but the third cart isn't so lucky. One of the wheels hits a stone, and all its passengers fall over.
Oh my god.
You look around and notice demon eyes in the dark. Fedka gives you a questioning look. What should you do with the rest of the guests?
Take them in my cart.
You hold the horses and give
What?
a lift to several nimble guests.
Oh my god, I just negated
Behind
the
your
good.
back, you hear human screams and demons croaking.
God, can I go back? Can I go back and do that again? That irritates me. Fucking ridiculous.
The wedding train reaches the shadows of the gloomy
Of the
trees
Crooked
of the
Forest.
Crooked Forest. Strange sounds escape the evening darkness. It appears the mysterious Khaldun cursed this road as well. Your suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child,
Oh my god.
the road meets a fork that you have no memory of. Looks like the turn on the right is used more often than the one to the left.
Wait, what? Did that... Sorry. Did he not just say that the right was used more?
You don't recognize the last fork either. The road to the left looks like it's submerged in darkness, and you see some moonlight above the road to the right.
How to go right?
You arrive at another fork. The road to the left lies through a thick forest, and to the right, you see a clearing amongst the trees. Finally, the forest is behind you. Vilgert is close, so you decide to take a break.
What in the heckin' was that? I can't believe I finally was able to get a sin down, and then I immediately was like, well, take them in my cart. Always get off and help. Oh, fuck. Something's telling me that I'm gonna not have a good time with this encounter.
Kail's crossroads look unfamiliar. You feel as if you have entirely lost your sense of direction. You can't tell north from south. It's as if you are standing at this crossroads for the first time. You decide to resort to sorcery. You quickly whisper the words of the Zagaver and listen.
Bells. Go left.
You chose the
Thank
right
God.
way. You make no mistake in choosing the road. This task is right down your alley. The road to Vilgert passes by uneventfully, and you have a chance to rest. Looks like this is the last piece of the road to the Church of the
Thank
Trinity.
God. I'm gonna get these people married, so help me fucking God. So help me God. These people will get married. That's probably not good.
Vasilisa, stop the procession!
Alexander, we can't. It's a bad omen.
I suppose I can hide it now. No time to argue. I intend to curse your wedding procession, and I'm willing to see it through.
What? Are you telling me that everything you do is based on science?
I can leave it be, but only if you give me the book.
Why?
But why do you need to ruin
Yeah,
the
why?
wedding?
It's simple. I can take this artifact only if you're sufficiently wicked.
If the procession stops, the curse may splash out. Only God knows what should happen
Yeah.
Right. You're only saying this so I wouldn't interfere. No such thing will happen.
Listen to me. This is dangerous. Very dangerous.
You can't scare me, Vasilisa. Either give me the book or the procession stops.
How?
So that's how it is in your world. Always playing pretend. You could have helped me with the snake that time.
I wanted to, but you were too
Wasn't. I
far
was
on
fucking
your
getting
own,
my
and I
ass
wanted to see
kicked.
What kind of witch you were? I did. I think you're as powerful as me. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just need the book.
You know about this? What do you need it for? What are you planning?
Don't stall, Vasilisa. Fight me.
Listen. Let me wed this couple and then we can fight. Why invoke the bride and
Yeah.
groom?
You won't trick me, Vasilisa. I came especially prepared for this fight. Now when there's a curse around us, we are equal.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to fight.
I can't give you the book, you know that.
Then it's the only way. Défense-toi!
You are about to battle with another Goldoon. Goldoons also weave their Zagavors using pages. The one who makes a Zagavar out of fewer pages, excluding firm pages and gestures, goes forward. What does that mean? A hostile Goldoon may read his spell before you. You have to choose between reading a longer Zagavar and allowing your enemy who might make a shorter and weaker Zagavar. Thanks, I hate it already. Why am I cursed, though? Can we talk about that? Why am I cursed? Okay. Shit. I hit the wrong button. I was looking at the wrong fucking thing. Idiot. Such a fucking idiot. Good job, me. Fucking dumbass. Oh, I don't... I need a key. Oh. That's great. What do I have in terms of... what do I have here? 11... I need at least 8. I have an all one? I really don't, though. I fucking knew it. Of course. That's great. Great.
Give me the book, Vasily.
They have nothing to fear.
Irritating. This is fucking irritating. I feel like I need to keep my health up also. Ha. Shit. That's fucking great. What the fuck is the point now? Because doesn't this just get it gets eliminated? Yeah, there's no point. It's fucking amazing. Hey. Oh, nope, hang on, how do I... Yeah, sorry. How? Of course. Ooh. Of course. This is irritating as fuck.
Give up. Not if I stop you first.
Come on. I used a 3 fucking spell here. Of course. Come on. Oh my god, this is fucking irritating as shit. This is going to be one of those things where I think I'm going to have to just eat it. I'm going to have to eat it. Yeah. Of course. I've got nothing great. Look at this. I've got nothing I can do except go on the defense, which I'm going to have to do. Yep. Nothing I can do. Like, there's no point because now all of that spell healing is going to waste.
Alexander's driver notices that his master is weakened and strikes the horses. The carriage drives away. With horror, you realize that his last Zagavers weren't directed at you, but at the procession. The horses lose their footing, and the first carts overturn with a terrible crash. The world around you turns into a cacophony of screams, both animal and human.
Well, I think we fucked up. That's probably not good. That's probably also not good. I think we may have some problems here. Here they go.
Alexander's curse hits the weakened wedding procession and slices through it. Some of the wedding guests turn into wolves and run into the forest. Others have lost consciousness or are injured from the crash. You notice old Yegor and run towards him. Several Zagavers later, and your mentor comes to his senses.
Grandpa! Grandpa, you're alive?
Vasilisa! Oh, Jesus, my head hurts.
Wait, I'll whisper a bit.
No time. What's happened to the procession? Was it cursed after all?
Yes, many of the guests were turned to wolves.
So they were. I wasn't seeing straight. I saw how Fedka was turning.
I'll get that, Alexander. Oh, but what should we do now?
Shush. Don't whine. There's no time to think about that right now. First, we fix the wedding. That's all right. You'll catch the wolves and heal them. Next thing you know, the seal will be broken.
How will I find them? Even my chords may not be able to find the cursed.
We'll find them. I have this old friend of mine, a hunter. He will travel.
How convenient.
Find out who's missing and fix up the wounded. Then we'll get ready for the road.
How did they turn into wolves? No one has heard of such thing for 100 years or more.
Well, your friend there cast a strong curse, and then you were right. Fedka is not very knowledgeable for a best man.
How do I lift the curse?
You need special.
I think I actually have that.
Cuckoo's tears.
I have one of them.
It grows deep in the forest, in the Leshy's domain. I think this hunter of mine will give you a hand with the herb as well.
So convenient.
So Fedka turned also?
Yes, there is his accordion. At first I thought I was seeing...
He's gonna have a great story to tell whenever he finds his first house.
What do we do with the bride and groom now?
They'll manage. I'll teach them a couple of secret prayers.
Who's that friend of yours?
Just a hunter. I'll tell you.
Is his name Van Helsing? Are we gonna fight Van Helsing? I think that's a body there. Sweet.
Your friend, the Ikotnitsa, is lying here. Akulina has lost consciousness. It seems the girl is hurt. Akulina comes to her senses and with difficulty stands on her feet.
Oh, Vasya, have you healed me?
Akulina, you're alive. Oh, Lord, oh, Jesus.
She's going to be all right now. Akulina, have you noticed where the wolves went?
I haven't. I don't remember anything since I fell. I can't see Piotr anywhere. He must have been turned too.
Your mother will bring you home. Rest there.
All right, Vasya.
Easy come, easy go.
Thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I'll pray for you.
Did you notice where the wolves ran?
Somewhere in the direction of Pakcha. They hid in the forest straight away. I barely had any time to look. I only noticed that several of the bridesmaids turned. The horror! I've heard of such things, but never thought we'd witness it.
The times are strange. I will give you that. Peasant.
A wounded peasant girl is lying in the grass. Looks like she's lost consciousness. The girl thanks you with a weak voice, but then loses her senses again. At least her life isn't at risk.
Oh, my herbs.
Vasilisa, my head is dizzy. Where is Nikolai?
I can't see him. Listen.
He's also been transformed. Oh, I seem to be destined to go return to evil spirits.
Don't lose hope. I'll go after him and the rest of the guests. I know I failed at protecting the wedding.
I don't really think we failed. We defeated him. He, with his breath of running away, also cursed us.
Looks like you were right about Fedka. I should have listened to you.
He's not the one who ruined the wedding. That was another Khaldun. That's all right. I'll deal with him. As soon as I get Nikolai back, you'll make it to the church. I'll set your life straight.
I hope that God will help you, Vasilisa.
Yeah, me too, because holy hell. God damn. Some of them are broken. Let's go see the horse. Hello, horse. I cannot see the horse because there is an invisible barrier. Okay, what would you like me to do about any of this information? I think that's all I can do.
Ready to go back. You can barely stand upright.
Yeah, we gotta go. We'll just skip.
Vasilisa, get up. It's morning already. We need to hurry while the wolf tracks are still fresh. I told you yesterday about my friend, the hunter.
I think I know exactly who we're talking about.
He can track any beast.
These aren't exactly beasts.
And the hunters aren't exactly simple folk. They're knowers of their own sort. Some are friends with a Leshy. Others know Zagavars. This one is called Ayrat, a smart man. Lives near Chertin.
You think he'll help me?
He will. When you meet him, tell him I sent you. We had a deal. I give him the stuff, and he owes me one.
Okay. The guests?
How do I find the guests?
You and Ayrat will follow the tracks.
I also need to talk to Alexander.
No point. He must have fled. If I were him, I would stay away from you.
Well, I was going to say, if I argue more, there's no point.
The moment we took on the next seal, the wolves showed up, as if the devil himself arranged it.
I don't know. If anyone helps us, it must be some power from above. Satan can only spoil things, and forces of light wouldn't curse away.
You know us.
Mysterious are his ways. Who knows? Who knows?
You think I can break the curse with the wedding guests?
Only you can find
What does your heart tell you? Let's do it.
Where can I find your friend?
Hayrat lives close to Cherding. You'll learn about him in the town, in the hunting
Great,
shop
because
there.
I need money.
It's summer now, so he shouldn't be wandering in the
That
woods.
you know.
To cure the wolves, look for a cuckoo's tears herb. You should find it in the forest. Some herbalists may also have it. Have a look in the town market. And above all, don't forget the seal.
All right, Grandpa.
Oh, the laundry demons are fucking back now. Task failed successfully. Okay. How do I... I want to send them on meaningless tasks, but I don't think I can. Oh my fucking god. Like, I can't seem to do anything. Yeah, I feel like I've got a lot of these, but like not a lot of other things. But I don't know. Ooh, fucking hell.
Greetings, kind host. We bear gifts. A fine rooster for you, which should prove useful for the
Thank you.
household.
Greetings. Come sit by the table. Need any help?
Oh, we have a disaster on our hands in our village of Klepnikova. Oh, the things that have happened. We must have made Aleshi angry. Yesterday, a shepherd was looking after our cattle, and a pack of wolves jumped him. Scared halfway to death he was. They wanted to kill him along with the animals, but he threw his accordion at them. He wants to be a musician, and a wolf tore at it instead. The man ran as fast as he could. He barely made it.
I think I can deal with that pack.
Then there is this strange thing. One of the wolves, our shepherd has a sharp eye, was wearing a jacket.
Ooh, he's a fancy boy.
Holy Mother, Lord Jesus.
All right. I'll help.
Oh, thank you, mistress. I won't forget it.
Yeah, you better not. Release my sin counter. Reset it.
Half the village has gathered in front of yesterday's bride. The peasants are violently knocking on the gates. Looks like you've come just in time. The situation is getting hotter with every minute.
Come out, Agafia. Bring out your girl, that cursed
You
witch.
again.
I'll beat her so hard she'll bring our kin back right away. I heard it's a potent remedy.
Why have you gathered here? It's late. Go back to your homes.
Who are you, girl?
You know me.
She's a witch from Vilgard. Don't expect kindness from
Rude.
her.
Well, let's beat her first. That'll probably remove the curse from the wedding guests.
Stop. There are no guilty people here. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Never trust a witch. That's what my pa used to say.
It seems that the peasants are hostile. How can I convince them otherwise? You want to beat me? I alone can help you. And the bride? You think she wanted to curse her own groom? She wanted to get married as soon as possible. Why would she hurt her guests? She didn't transform the procession. Some man did it. Many people saw it. Ask those who weren't turned.
All right.
If only.
But you better bring back
Oh,
my
which
son.
one's your son?
I'm going to lift the curse. Soon everyone will be at home.
After discussing your arguments, the peasants disperse. One old lady even blesses you and gives you some milk. The bride opens the gates and thanks you for your help.
You're welcome. Whoops. Oh my god, help. Sheridan High Road. Okay.
While hurrying to Vilgard, you walk onto the main road and see a dark whirlwind coming your way. In a moment, you realize it to be a short swarm and open the black book.
Ready. You are confronted by a whole swarm of chorts. They won't back down until you drive them away by force. Each slain chort will be replaced by a new one until the swarm is depleted, when the counter reaches 0. You win when the swarm is depleted and all the chorts on the battlefield are dead. Well, that's just fucking dandy. Very good. Okay. Don't really have a lot of stuff going on here. Very good. Okay. Very good.
The last chort disappears into black flames. You can only wonder who set this swarm.
I think we know who did that. I think we know. I think we know who did that. I don't know what that village was called, but they may sell books here, so that's great. I love books.
You carefully move along the silent street, looking at the carved windows of the rich houses. Suddenly, you hear two muffled voices coming from the town cemetery.
I'm gonna eavesdrop.
At least I remember you, right, Ilya?
Oh, demons!
When will you stop already? You spawn of the devil. What if the left one and the right one pop up? What then?
Well, they surely won't. They've forgotten about you. I asked around, you know.
Damn. I wish I couldn't see you for a century or so.
That's what I'm talking about. Precisely a century is almost up. And we've been doing so well together. I didn't even touch you.
Oh.
Wait. I smell
Is
something.
that a fucking spider that just ran across the goddamn screen? I gotta listen further.
You decide to stay and listen to the end.
Lurk in the shadows, much like that spider did.
You didn't give me quarter, though, did you? I told you. Count the dust, the pine leaves, and you. It's all about cursing someone for you.
And how would you curse weddings without me, huh?
Yeah, those were the days. I stopped processions alright, and transformed wedding guests. Only I'm going to hell for this.
I saved you from the inferno, didn't I? Just lie here quietly in your grave. Laid over there, I smell something foul. A live one. Look, a witch is eavesdropping on us.
Well, we'll scrug her now, won't we?
Won't we? Oh, it's an undead coffin. I don't know if I can do anything about this. Yeah. How is that guy not dead yet? Okay. I need to go and see my book because I think I'm back at the I don't think we need all of these. If anything, I feel like I don't know. But I can't have what I desire. I don't know why I can't have that. Okay. Curse. That isn't the way. Increases wasteland resolution. Lotan the Pleaser. Zaka. Well, it's nice that we're very slowly filling up the black book with all this fun stuff here. Okay. I think that demon was supposed to, like, go away and then didn't. Because I think he's supposed to be dead. Yes. Thank you, Rashida. Have a great time at work.
There's a winding trail that leads through the gloomy woods to the place where cattle graze. For some reason, people call it a road. You cautiously look around and suddenly hear muted growling from the shadows. Could it be your imagination? You draw a circle and open the book. Minutes pass, but only the empty night surrounds you. At least you had some practice.
At least I had some practice. Yeah, exactly.
The bank is wrapped in a slippery fog. You look into the milky veil, expecting to see running wolf shadows, but notice only the swirls of the slippery haze. After looking around, you notice some wolf tracks on the sand, and a torn-up shepherd's accordion. This instrument obviously went through the paws of some wild beast. Its body is scratched with claws, and the bellows are torn to shreds. In the grills of the instrument, you find a broken wolf tooth. The tracks are leading east and are lost in the forest fog. You follow them for some time, but you finally lose them, along with your sense of direction. Suddenly, you're injured by a sharp branch that came out of nowhere.
Why are we such a hot fucking mess? I'm also getting low on my fucking herbs. I see I have one. Just one, though. I think I need to get more, but I have just one. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go for those. Okie dokie. We'll set off to the drop.
There's a drop near the road. It's notorious for the stories told of it. They say 2 bandits killed each other here in a dispute over money. They were both buried here. They say the reason for their fight is still at the bottom of this ravine. It smells of rot and graveyard dampness at the bottom. You find 3 old graves here. You whisper a prayer and catch your breath. Even the bandits deserve peace.
That is true. They do. Alright. Jerdon, we made it. Finally. Maybe.
Even after sunset, the town is boiling with activity. The shops and stalls are open. Your eyes are dragged towards high stone domes and merchant houses almost against your will. You soon find a hunting shop old Yegor was telling you about.
Very good. I am going to inspect the town squares. Starting with this guy.
Be wise and go for
Ooh, this is a fancy boy.
Knowledge will serve as your daily bread.
I do have a lot of money. What you selling? Nice. I need that for reasons. For the dogs only. Do I also have, what is this? I do not have this one. We'll take that. What are you? Oh. Probably should, yeah. Maybe I'll do one more. I'll do that too. Okay, now that I've spent enough money, what are you selling there?
Buy an amulet, and you'll be as healthy as a boar. Demons fleeing from your roar.
I fucking pissed away a lot of goddamn money. Okay. Botany a broom. Yeah. Rusalka's hair. An eyeball. Censor. Piety. Bird of curses. Bird of waste. Bird of cross. Coffin nails. Silver ring. Pendant. Bottle of tears. Demon figurine. Lantern. That's okay. What you got over here, my guy? Oh, more herb. Very good. Okay. I feel slightly better about this now. Can I not talk to them?
We didn't see you at Mr. Nikolsky's house yesterday. Did something happen?
Oh, right. The Dvorovoys have lost the key, and I was left without a dress at the last possible moment. I couldn't afford to show up like some kind of unkempt peasant girl now, could I?
I'm standing right here.
What are you looking at, girl? By whose orders are you here?
I accidentally overheard your conversation. I can help. Even if the key is lost, there's a popular remedy. I can give the right herb to those Cherden women. What was that herb that opened locks? Here, press this break herb onto the lock and it will open.
Open the lock with an herb? Are you jesting?
Wait, an hour helped my servants one time. He also used a herb. Surprisingly, it helped.
Wow, it's almost like I'm a knower.
Everything is possible nowadays. Have you heard how the spiritual sense of Mr. Aspen?
No.
Yes, really. Thank you for your help. I've heard of the potential of folk remedies, but I wouldn't think it would be applicable to
Well,
us.
that's why you're not a knower. And I am.
Here, buy yourself a pryanik.
I don't know what that is.
You question the townswomen about your acquaintance.
I know who you're talking about. This family is definitely
Of course they
means.
I heard he's the sole heir.
I think their family estate is somewhere in the suburbs.
Thank you, madams. Chickies.
A couple of tiny chorts are sitting on the drunkard's left shoulder. Perhaps they're to blame for his present state. This puny thing isn't worth a Zagavar. The moment you touch your book, the demons disappear, muttering angrily.
Haha.
The peasant, it seems, has started to breathe more steadily.
I helped. Newspaper?
Wait! Don't open your mouth! Don't count the crows! Buy the daily for cheap!
About?
What's the Cherden Daily?
The latest news from across the West. It's cheap. Buy one. I might not be here tomorrow. Buy it now. You won't get any poorer.
Okay. Jesus Christ, that's bright. The salt refinery is organizing a grand celebration in honor a local saint. The factory owner claims he managed to ward off the evil forces with the assistance of a talented witch from Vilgort. This claim is reinforced by the reappearance of the brine in the salt pits. Forest of Mystery. Our land is famous for its wealth, as well as for the vastness of its forests, which spread across the UZ. One of these forests has of late become the subject of rumors. According to various hunters, evil spirits abound within. It is possible the forest will become a tasty morsel for anyone brave enough and not prone to superstitious beliefs to venture into it. Oh my god, the telegraph mishap. The telegraph line between our UZ and Solikamask was damaged in a most mysterious way. At present, the guilty parties are unknown. However, the deputy's shortcomings will be chastened with the utmost austerity. Vanished without a trace. It has been several years since our governorate, our holy land of Param, has been the subject of an alarming and horrifying news. The village of Nemzia, dear to all who have had the chance to visit it, is in dear to all who have had a chance to visit it in a sparse moment of leisure, vanished without a trace, like the moon behind an inky cloud. Where has it gone, and who is to blame? A police investigation is underway.
By the Cherden Daily, the state councillor publishes the paper, but doesn't let it out. I've gotten hold of some on your behalf, and I'll sell one to you for less than a half.
That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually just trying to see. Mr. Fairbanks.
Mr. Fairbanks?
What a distinguished-looking gentleman.
I don't care what you need.
Okay.
A hunter had to buy supplies from you. His name is Irad.
A peasant girl doesn't belong here.
I will offer you money.
You hold out a handful of coins. Looks like the merchant is ready to help you now. It's a pity he hasn't become less arrogant.
Alright. I'll tell you about your hunter, but leave me alone. Hirat lives on the edge of Cherden, in the east. I haven't seen him in my shop for a long time. I don't know why you would need him, and I don't care. I think he's finished hunting. Well, don't just stand here in front of the shop. You've learned what you need, so go.
Well, somebody's a bit of an elitist. Can't talk to you. There's a cart in my way. Spoken to all of you. Spoken to you. I haven't spoken to you. Looks like the shop is closed. Okay. Okay, I guess we're going here. Very good.
The welcoming light of the Hunter's Lodge is lost among the gloomy outline of pines at the forest's edge. The trees look like stern guardians, standing watch over the grim secrets of the forest. The host is standing near the house.
God bless.
Salam. Who are you?
I'm a granddaughter of Igor Churov, a knower from Belgrade.
Vasilisa. Long time no see. I remember when you were this tall. Well, what brings you here?
Your bird.
Grandpa told me you've known each other for a long time. So you know me as well.
I saw you when I visited Igor. You were little then. They didn't call him old Igor then.
Did he help you?
He did. But all was not well. It's a long story.
Can I have some help?
I came for help. I need to go to the forest, track the wolves.
The wolves?
Yeah, they're actually people.
You tell him about the events of the wedding.
It so happens that I know. I'll help you. I've known Shuralev for a long time. I'll guide you through the forest.
You think the Liashi is to blame? But how will we find the wolves?
We will, Alabirga, we will. The wolves are gathering in the pack. They'll need a leader. The tracks are leading to Pollude, so we'll go there. I was thinking, where did so many wolves come from?
It was an accident, and it's not my doing. I actually won the battle.
This man is to blame, Alexander.
Yeah, but he failed to protect. Now your wolves are running amok. They wounded my falcon. They could start attacking people. We need to hurry.
Tell me about your bird.
You're hunting with a falcon? I don't remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it's a rare skill. So what now? The curse is passed on to him, but the bite is a weak one.
Let me have a look at your bird.
The wound has almost closed, but the falcon looks bad. You feel the traces of the curse on the wound.
The falcon needs a herb, but which one would be good for a curse?
Oh my god, I don't remember.
Maybe Adeline herb. You need Peter's cross.
You search the closest glades.
Thank you, Vasilisa. Igor didn't study. Take it. I know the feather will be useful in a sorcery.
Okay, time to go.
We need to hurry. They could scatter, and then we won't be able to find them.
It seems some of them are going towards the hunter. Be careful.
Several wolf-like figures emerge from the forest. The beasts do not waste it.
Wolf assault. Whoa, my god.
The wounded beasts retreat with fangs bared. With the help of a few old Zagavers, one of the attackers turns into a human. The rest of the beasts, who were ordinary wolves, hide in the forest.
Oh, that's me.
You feel the power that fills the Black Book. The seal is still intact, but you're on the right path.
Allah, it's true. He turned back.
What's going on? Have you drank too much?
I think you did.
I wish that were the case. You had a curse on you. Now you're safe. Go home.
Good. Thank you, Vasilisa.
We saved one. How many are left?
Yes, we need to stock up on herbs to break the curse.
You can find the herbs all over the forest. Let's rest a bit and get going. Follow me. I have a samovar.
That sounds great. I don't know what that is, but that sounds great. I always don't want to skip new cutscenes because that's the bird. I guess as is tradition, we must always call the bird Senua. Then there's Proshka. Oh, but don't worry because I know, but I want to get rid of the thing that I grabbed. I'm just going to take that back. Oh, see, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Boulders. Oh. Mushroom bread. They're all the same to me. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god, what am I doing? Is to evade enemies waste by 50%. Mike, can I? Getting closer, but no cigar just yet.
It's better to go in the dark. We may not be able to find werewolves during the daytime.
Did Grandpa help you in the past?
There was this incident with Shorade, but I wasn't able to give this chart his due. Maybe it's for the better that you showed up. With a nowhere, we'll be able to track the Leshy.
I need a magic herb. Do you know where they can grow?
To the east of Kolva, all the forests are old, all with masters. That means you'll find your herb there.
Wolves.
How will we search for wedding guests?
We'll follow their tracks. Allah Berga, we'll track down every one of them.
Lord William Bashir.
Looks like they went to Palutstone. We'll find them there.
Let's go. Proshka, are you staying or are you coming?
What a cause.
You're not a floaty kitty anymore.
Hush, Proshka. You'll scare the hunter.
He won't hear anything. Not unless I want to. If I'm dealing with a regular human, he won't know a
I
thing
miss
that
your kitty form.
He thinks I'm purring. Ha! Don't worry. We'll catch your friends soon enough and put them on a nice, strong chain.
It's not funny. What if they've already tried some wolf food?
Then all the better reason for the chain.
I mean, he makes a really great point.
Proshka.
Proshka. I love Proshka. I think we are going to call it here, guys.